Yo.
What's up, dude?
Good morning, bro.
Good morning.
Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast, Episode 2.
Episode 1 was a fucking smash hit, dude.
Here we are, suffering sophomore-itis, trying to follow up.
Such a sick album. That first one, it's so hard to come back after that.
That was basically our Abbey Road.
That was.
It's hard to follow.
Now, yeah.
It's going to be our Sgt. Pepper's. Now we're on drugs.
Fuck yeah.
Now we're experimental.
What kind of drugs are you on?
I'm actually stone sober.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Matt does fucking tons of drugs.
No, I don't.
You hear that, McCusker family?
No, I don't do
Matt's
drugs.
a big druggie.
Oh. It's in that cup, Shane. Shane's doing dip right now. Nicotine. That'll kill you. How was that meal you just ate?
That meal?
Yeah.
That meal was good. One of our roommates left a seafood Alfredo in the fridge. Too long, dude.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. I had to fucking crush that thing.
Scallops.
Those are good scallops.
This is Shane's last podcast. Enjoy him. He's going to die
I'll
from
probably
scallop poisoning.
Some poison here.
Scallops last like a day after you cook them.
This is probably your last podcast after that.
Why?
Totally racially insensitive fucking prank call you did with that Asian voice, dude.
That was Russian. That was a Russian accent. How dare you insinuate that?
You
this
knew
is your
exactly
last
what that was.
Apologize now. Send out to me.
No.
Apologize right now.
You have to apologize.
I was doing a Russian accent.
You have to apologize. A lot of people are mad
Apologize
and
to
upset
the
about the way.
community for calling me a baby.
You
having a little baby tummy.
Gluten-free.
That's Russian.
That's not Russian,
That's a
dude.
Russian accent.
That was very disrespectful to the Asian community.
Oh, my God.
Please apologize to the Asians.
You apologized for thinking that was an Asian accent.
Apologize to all the Chinamen out there. Oh, man, that's sick. We can make fun of Asians.
Yeah.
That's still one race they haven't gotten to yet and ruined making fun of. No, you can make fun of Asians.
You can. No, you can. You can. When black people make fun of Asians, it's the funniest thing in the world.
They don't get along.
Yeah, they don't.
Blacks and Asians do not get along. That's
No.
one very just like blacks and dogs. Dogs, canines, and black people do not get along.
Matilda scared a lady pretty bad yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, I let her out of the car. It was our neighbor.
Well,
and all I hear is, ah!
She was afraid of Matilda. Matilda's a fucking puppy.
She's a 9-month-old whippet terrier mix. But
so you're
she was
saying,
cool.
Matt, are you saying that African Americans and dogs do not get along?
No, because Matilda's owner is an African American. So why don't you check your bullshit?
I'm just saying, you're the one who played into it.
2 strikes. I didn't play into anything.
You said that
I was going to give you 2 anecdotal situations.
You called Asians Chinamen.
I did not.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
my
God.
I did
you
not
said,
Harvard, can I get a gluten-free spicy burger?
That was a Russian accent. That was a purely Russian accent. And I was sharing an anecdote with you about Matilda scaring a woman and then backed it up by another one that contrasted your small beliefs.
This is disgusting, dude.
This
is episode 2, and you're already fired. You're already fired.
I'm not fired.
Yes. Now it's just Shane's secret podcast. Sorry.
Shane said Chinaman.
I want to know you said Chinaman.
I did not say
Rewind it, dude. You're the one who said Chinaman.
We'll go back and we'll scour the records. I can see your wave files here. I see your voice.
Dude, you said Chinaman, and also
I did not.
You said that black people and dogs don't get along.
You said that.
And you tweeted The Rock that you wanted to jerk him off.
I didn't say I wanted to jerk him off. I just wouldn't mind sitting next to him and both of us going at it, 2 jack dudes, doing what we do. Do you think you could shoot further than The Rock?
Than The Rock? No.
You don't?
He probably has that technique where, like, while you're coming, you kind of squeeze the tip of your dick so it launches harder.
I did not know that was a thing.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I just ripped no-handers. I let go at the moment and ripped no-handers over my shoulder.
Like a fucking magician, dude.
Like absolutely
fucking Houdini. That you fucking put your hands out like,
dude, ta-da. I'm shooting them over my shoulder, 30 years old.
Really? You ever hit yourself in the face?
In the eye.
You hit yourself
in the eye? I got
in
myself in the eye, and your eye turns red.
God.
If it ever happens to you, don't fret. Your eye turns pink for about 35 minutes. Just put some shades on, watch an episode of Seinfeld, you'll be all right. Yeah.
You put shades on?
No. Well,
a fucking battered wife trying to hide her fucking eye.
Yeah, I had pink eye. I had orgasmatory pink eye. That's the medical term.
He was sitting in an empty fucking house doing that Asian impersonation. Some fucking poor lady at Whole Foods.
That took me a minute to get that down. That was Russian, by the way. My Russian impersonation is sick.
Do some more Russian right now.
Oh, the hell about that?
That's Russian?
안녕하세요. That I can speak Korean. I'm allowed to do it. 안녕하세요. It's Korean for hello.
Is it?
Be cool means get out of the way.
Be cool is get out of the way?
No, it's be cool.
Oh, be cool.
Be cool.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
I drive Uber sometimes in Philadelphia, which basically is just me driving around Asian people, Asian tourists, and I pick them up at the Rocky Statue, and I drop them off at the Liberty Bell. All right, dude.
Yo, cut it out.
Issue an apology right now. This is not good.
I'm tweeting right. I'll tweet on behalf of the show.
This is not good.
I'm going to tweet on behalf of the show.
You got to post this in the Philly Comedy Network.
I will.
You got to
let people
post
know.
this
I'm going to out you. This is just me
Philly
outing
Comedy
you.
Network Facebook group. Let them know.
Absolutely. Let them know.
Let them know that you...
PCN, shout out to all the big crybabies. What's going on?
Oh, I don't know if we want to kick that fucking hornet's nest.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Just a hornet's nest of pussies.
Oh, I'm a crybaby? Me. Let me cry for half an hour and tell you I'm not a crybaby.
Fuck yeah.
You think you should be saying things like this?
Yeah, dude, I don't care.
And then you wonder...
I respect what they do.
And then you wonder why...
Nobody likes me?
Nobody likes you in the scene.
Look,
and you know what sucks is I get a bad rap because of how racist and dumb you are.
Me? Are you serious? Dude.
When you come in hot and say things like, Liberty Bell, and all that stuff, it makes me look so bad.
I was a pristine spring of water before you came to the city and absolutely
No, I just fucking unlocked that
nonsense.
Inner fucking Nazi.
Dude.
Tell everybody about that fucking Nazi poster you have in your room.
I don't have a Nazi poster in my room. I have a thing of...
He has a poster of the Rock, and he drew a swastika on the Rock. He drew a swastika on the Rock's forearm.
The Nazi Rock.
And he jerks off to it. Is that when you hit yourself in the eye?
No.
Definitely. You saw the Rock, dude. You got going.
When I hit myself in the eye, I was jerking off next to my Hulk Hogan buddy pillow.
Hulk Hogan.
I humped my Hulk Hogan buddy pillow. I put a fleshlight on it.
Oh, man. This is not a good podcast.
This podcast is totally disintegrated.
All right.
I know this, but I was sworn into the Korean Business Network. So
really?
If I'm jesting,
is
it's
that why
in
you
good
said?
company.
Is that why you said that Koreans were the Jews?
No, I didn't. No, I did not. That's definitely getting
Matt
bleeped.
said that the Koreans were the Jews of Asia.
Oh my God, that's getting bleeped out hard. Whatever that was.
Now we gotta keep that.
No way. I did
Why?
not say that. I'll
Yeah.
get fucking crucified for that.
For what?
Saying Koreans are the Jews of Asians.
Who's gonna crucify you? The Jews?
Yeah. They fucking are good at it too, apparently.
Oh my
Jews
God,
love
Matt.
crucifying. They killed Jesus. No, I'm sorry.
Matt.
No, that's not true. Dude, who the fuck subs are ruining this right now? Definitely 15 for sure. Those things are sick.
That was nice.
What is that?
We live in a very
We're attacked by the Jewish Skynet right now. Coming down on us.
we live in a very non-dog friendly neighborhood.
Dude, Shane doesn't speak for me. Nor do I think Koreans are the Jews of Asians. It doesn't even make sense.
Why not?
But I mean, if you work for them, I didn't.
Holy
dude,
shit,
no, I'm
dude.
kidding, dude.
Oh
I am
my
fucking
God.
Kidding.
You know what it's really sickening that in
Get
today's
outta here.
climate,
Oh my God.
where Trump ran an entire campaign geared perfectly for idiots like you, just fucking mouth breathers that sit up there in their bedroom all day,
Yeah.
playing with their pud, thinking about the fucking Rock. And he ran a campaign that was designed perfectly.
Absolute character assassination.
That you came out and you said horrific things about the Asian American community.
I said nothing.
Yeah.
I worked for a Korean-owned business who treated me like a mongrel. I'm not going to lie. They used to make me throw out their, what was called, the shitty paper.
Oh, my God.
They couldn't, no, I swear to God.
Jesus Christ.
It was called, that was what it was called.
What?
It was called the shitty paper. They wouldn't flush toilet paper down the toilet. You had to wipe your ass, throw it in a bucket, and I had to empty that bucket. I swear to God, I was getting $8 an hour. I had to empty that bucket into the trash can so like the toilet paper would stick to the bucket, it would blow, it would catch wind and blow towards me. It was disgusting.
So that's why you call them Jews?
No. That's just something I don't like. I never called them Jews.
What's wrong with being Jewish?
There's nothing wrong with being Jewish. That's why I don't know where this is all coming from. This compound, this very special place from which I came. So our one cousin named Ajax, he was, I don't know, he just, like I said before, we're all kind of on that special little spectrum. He was just the easiest to push in the pool. So he was definitely like the most on that one.
Yeah, they don't test for anything
No.
mentally at the McCusker compound.
Nah, dude.
They just decide
You just go to school, and that's fucking
who's
that.
the easiest to push in a pool is the furthest on the
He
spectrum.
did throw a metal bat at us once.
Why?
He was on his way to a job interview, and we dumped water on him. We threw a bucket of water on him. And he picked up a metal bat and threw it at our head, and we had to hit the deck. So, luckily, that thing didn't hit me, man.
Did he go to the fucking interview covered in water?
At Wawa. He just put on a different T-shirt.
He was trying to get an interview job at Wawa, and you threw a bucket of water on him.
Yeah.
Dude, you are the worst guy.
We were like 7. I didn't know. We didn't even know he was going to a job interview. So we had like a Metallica T-shirt on. So we threw a bat at our heads, dude. If that thing hit us, I would have been Stephen Hawking's podcast right now. It's like, yeah, I love to eat pussy. There are many pussies in the universe.
Matt, Jesus Christ. Why are you doing this? You can't do this.
Do what?
What you're doing?
You can make
now
fun
you're
of Stephen
making fun
Hawking.
of
He's a genius.
disabilities?
He's not disabled. He's a genius.
He's clearly disabled.
No, he's not. Are you defining him by his physical capabilities? He's a genius.
Yes, that's exactly what disabilities are.
Oh, wow. I was just saying how smart he was. So, anyway. So basically, recently at the compound, there was my other cousin lives behind where our parents live. Back, like, up a driveway. The driveway goes from asphalt to just stones, and that's kind of where it gets a little wild back there. And so my cousin he has animals, and there was a goose back there that got loose. I don't know, I think my other cousin dropped it off, and it was just a raging goose. It was trying to bite, it was nibbling some of the
It was nibbling people.
It was trying to nibble some of the children. There's a lot of kids there, too. So my cousin, he commissioned Ajax, the one we dumped the water on, who had just gotten into the boat.
Did he get that job at Wawa?
Oh, he worked at Wawa for. They had it was like employees, like a safety zone. What is that called when they don't have any injuries for like 400 days?
I don't know. Yeah.
They had that thing like injury free for 400 days. At his third day, he almost cut his finger off on the meat slicer. And just ran around spurting blood all over the hoagies. Oh. So my cousin commissions Ajax, Wawa veteran, who had just got into bow hunting. He's like, yeah, you got to kill this goose, man. Like, it's like it almost bit their babysitter, and everyone was freaking out. So Ajax takes his assignment. A couple days later, I guess my cousin forgot about it. And
all right, you're not saying it. I'm saying it.
What?
Your cousin hired an autistic dude with a bow and arrow to kill this fucking goose.
That could be. The. I think he's more like I don't know.
I know you don't want to say it because he's your family.
Well, it's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But
you don't know. I don't know him. I don't know him at all.
I think it's more Aspergery, which is
That's
whatever.
Autism. Yeah.
All right, fuck you. Whatchamacallit. So he commissions my cousin. So other cousin's having a little party up at the house, and he has his little boys there, and there's a couple little kids.
Having a little boy party up at the compound.
Little boy party, nothing to be
Jesus
concerned
Christ,
about. A couple little boys, maybe a girl or two. Little girl, fucking. Anyway, so
come on.
I'm saying there's a little girl and boy. You're the one insinuating all this. Fucking.
You said it's a little boy party.
A little boy party, because it was just they have sons. I don't know. We have strong genes. Anyway, so so my cousin Ajax comes over yonder with a bow and arrow, and just impales this goose in front of these children, and the arrow goes right out of it. So he takes another arrow out, hits it again, right through this thing. So all the little kids are obviously watching. My cousin Pat is probably like, oh shit, and he's just looking.
And here comes a giant.
So here comes my cousin's
Metallica
like 6
t-shirt.
foot 5, 250 pounds. He didn't want to lose. Actually, his big gripe was he had just bought those arrows, so he didn't want to lose them. So he went up, he put his bow around his shoulder like a true animal, and just went up to that goose and strangled it by its neck and killed it in front of those children. Taught them a valuable lesson.
What's that? What's the lesson?
Don't be nibbling kids. Don't you dare. Or else you get choked the fuck out, dude. 2 arrows through you. Oh.
Don't nibble kids, you get choked the fuck out.
That goose got Jon Snowed. All the little kids came up and put a dagger in it and walked away.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Shane is a...
Let's listen to this lie. Go ahead.
No, Shane,
You're
he's got to come to
struggling.
grips. Shane's not very sex positive. Let's just say that.
No, I'm not.
Wow.
I'm not very sex positive.
Wow.
I was raised Catholic.
Me
good
too.
Catholic.
Me
no
too.
little boy parties, like probably up at the compound.
Then you're not a good Catholic.
There were no little boy parties.
That's all it is.
Nobody was
It's
nibbling
the
on
biggest
kids.
little boy party in the world.
What, Catholicism?
Yeah.
That's true.
Respectfully speaking.
Very respectful boy parties.
Very respectful.
Every once
Actually,
in a while they get a little hand.
I was
They get
an
a little
altar
out
boy.
of hand.
I was, swear to God, I was an altar boy, and when our priest, they used to bring all the altar boys to a Phillies game every year. And then when I was in 7th grade, they let the girls be altar boys too.
Yeah.
Altar servers or whatever. And as soon as that happened, our priest stopped bringing us to the Phillies games in protest of girl altar boys.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so disgusting.
You think that's bad?
I got excommunicated. I spoke out. I was in 7th grade. I was like,
You
"Yo,
got
Father
excommunicated
Williams."
from the church?
Like, Father Williams, this is ridiculous.
Did they ever talk to you? Did the priest ever try to get you?
They tried. They couldn't.
Why?
It's too fast. Too furious. They couldn't get me.
So the father tried to get you and you
Tried to get
fucking
me.
squirmed out.
I squirmed right out and fucking knocked him out. I think I put him in like a rear naked chokehold, I think. That was back before I was actually trained in MMA. Before I got my 1-strike white belt.
You put the priest in a rear naked choke?
Put him in a rear naked.
Did he slip out?
He didn't slip out. He tapped.
You tapped the priest?
He tapped the fuck out.
Same reason that goose got choked out.
Hey,
Don't
dude,
nibble kids. You
that's
get
what we
fucking
do.
tapped.
Don't be nibbling kids.
You better not nibble any of those
Shit,
boys.
man.
Or you getting choked out by a McCusker.
Choke the fuck out by a McCusker. Your family ever kill any animals?
Not. Yeah, I mean, definitely. My fucking dad grew up on a fucking compound of idiots, very similar to yours. Him and his brothers, just alongside a creek in
Sounds good.
central Pennsylvania,
Oh, that's awesome.
God's country.
Whew.
But yeah, they had like a ton of fucking cats. Like there's just hundreds of cats around their fucking house. And so my grandpa just put them all in a bag, tossed them into the creek, killed a whole bag of cats, and then it hit a fucking dam and it broke open and all the cats went everywhere.
Any survivors?
Yeah, couple survived, crawled back to the house, and he was like, "All right, those ones they can stay."
God, that's awesome.
That's evolution.
There's something to be said for that.
There's some tough fucking swimming cats.
Dude, that's insane.
Yeah, he said there were so many cats that like they had a horse. It would like fucking stomp cats all the time, and it's fucking a cat would get in, it would fucking stomp on it. He fucking started a lawnmower once. There's a bunch of cats in it. They hide in your engine. Like when it's
really?
cold out, they get into cars.
Oh.
Yeah, so like you'll start a fucking car and it'll just.
Oh, it turns them into sausage.
We had one at the garage I worked at that came in.
Really?
There was a fucking cat stuck in the car.
Oh.
We had to fucking open it up and get it out. It was good. It lived.
Ugh.
It was a fucking nasty cat though.
I hate cats.
I like cats a lot. I like all of God's creatures.
I love God's creatures, but cats are not God's creatures.
Really? Didn't you say that?
Cats.
Didn't you say?
I love all.
Is
God's
it true that you said
What?
before? You said Muslims worship cats.
No,
You
said
said
it.
Muslims.
You said it, and
worship,
I laughed
You said
so hard.
they worship the sand god and they worship cats.
I may have said sand god. You said cat. You're talking about like that big fucking head that pops out of the sand in Aladdin, the big fucking.
That's
that they
a
crawl into
lie.
Where the genie lives.
That's a lie.
Is it?
Yeah, the writers at Disney got beheaded for drawing that.
Did they really?
Several of them did.
Shit, that's not true.
It is true.
They got beheaded by curvy swords.
Curvy swords. Yeah, a bunch of dudes broke in.
Some dudes came in MC Hammer Pants and hit him with a curvy sword. Oh
All right.
man, I
You
didn't
need
say
to fucking
that, though.
chill out.
I did not say that. I can't believe I'm getting jammed against a wall and butt fucked like a wrestling buddy right now.
You're not handling this well though.